Hey, it's Eric here at Peachtree Classic Cars with a beautiful 1955 Ford truck.
F100.
F100, yep. Brother-in-law is going to take it for a spin. It's a short bed. I like this one. It's got an automatic in it. Turn that key, and then it's still got the original push button over. Purrs like a kitten. I'm going to take it for just a quick drive here and show you around. So the engine in this is a 350 Oldsmobile?
Yes.
Okay. With a
turbo 350.
Turbo 350.
Good driver.
Showing that steering wheel steers nice and straight.
The front end's been completely rebuilt on it. New kingpins, new tie rod ends. I mean, not like yesterday or anything like that, but yeah,
right.
It was replaced a little while back.
That makes a big difference for steering. Looks like the speedometer works, but maybe
I think it's off a little bit.
Maybe off a little fast.
Because it's a Oldsmobile transmission.
It's a pretty drive. I'm just glad the weather's changed. I'm tired of laying down on the hot asphalt to do these videos.
Yeah, this 100-degree weather is not fun.
I'll go ahead and show you in here. Nice, unmolested, original dash. This coffee color paint is nice. Heater, I'm assuming the heater works.
Yes.
Yeah, heater works. Carpet kit's brand new. He put a little paper down there to keep the soil off of it. And it's, you know, it's an old truck. It still drives like an old truck. A little touches play in the steering wheel, but cruising down the road nice and straight.
Yeah. New tires, brand new tires. The tires don't have 300 miles on it.
It's awesome. It's a little longer drive than I remembered.
Yep.
It's all good. I was playing with the horn. You can hear it clicking and actuating, and the horn underneath looks new, but for some reason it's not blowing. Should probably something simple. When you push the original horn button, you can hear it click, click. Yeah, we'll just pull in here, right where that. You said pull in right to this. Yeah, you can do that either way.
Like we did before.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Right there.
Yeah, it's good. Take a walk around. Nice sounding exhaust. Not overly, it's not overly aggressive, but it definitely sounds like a V8. Absolutely beautiful engine detail under here. I mean, just beautiful. Inner fender wells. He did just a phenomenal job. And when Dennis does an engine detail, he tears the whole thing down. I mean, he just does everything but just about pull the dang block out. So, I mean, all the, you know, everything's done to nice detail. Take the valve covers off, take all these parts out, blast them, paint them, put them back. I mean, all these pulleys have been repainted. I mean, this is a very beautiful engine detail. You would not be ashamed to pop the hood at a car show and show off what's under here. So, like he said before, 350 Olds with a 350 automatic transmission. It's still got the manual brakes, but they stop good. Manual steering, but like he said, kingpins and bushings on the front in the last couple of years, and it runs and drives good. This truck is really solid too. Typical rust places I'm looking for right now. I mean, nice and solid, not seeing any rust. That's unusual too. I'm gonna praise this. Usually these Ford hoods, you got to come back here and push down on them a little. That one just closed right up. Opened up easy, closed up easy. The body on this truck is straight and the paint is nice and shiny. It's got a couple of spots where the paint is flaked. And if this was my truck, I would take it to my local guy. You know, it's just like when we do these, you know, like Dennis and I do these things, you got to draw the line somewhere. You got to stop. You can't keep on restoring or you end up every single truck you have ends up being a $50,000 truck, and that's not what we're trying to do. So that being said, if you look up close here, you do see that this paint's flaked off, and there's one other side All the darker brown on the outside that I can tell, I think looks pretty good, although there could be a little couple spots of you could touch up. But what I was gonna say, if it was mine, I'd drop it off at my local painter. I got a good guy here that's reliable. Hopefully you do too somewhere, if not find one, and have them just color match this and do these couple of touch-ups. Because you touch this side up, touch that side up, a couple little spots here and there, and then just drive it. It doesn't need a full-on paint job. Usually a handful of things like this at a paint shop, if somebody's good, reliable, and not overpriced, $500–700, have this, maybe $1,000 absolute max, but $500–700 to do the touch-ups, I think, just at about most guys. And this truck will just be looking sharp. The body is very, very straight. Once again, not a show truck. Got a couple of little dents and little things here, a couple little dimples. Right here, there's another one. Tailgate's got a little bit of wear from being a work truck, you know. It is 70-something years old. This is a beautiful oak bed. It looks like it was put in a few years ago. Looks like there's been some things thrown in here a little bit, but for the most, you know, a couple little scratches and stuff, but nothing major. You can always sand it down and redo it, but the chrome bed strips look great. Sides of the bed are in good shape overall. Doors open and close nice. I mean, really easy. Windows roll up and down. Nice and easy. Glass is in really good original condition is what I'd call it. A couple little bubbles here, but I don't see any cracks. Windshield appears to be new or newer, replaced at some point with new weather stripping around it. Like I said earlier, carpet kit's in great shape. It's brand new. The seat cover's new. Brand new. He did a really nice job. Original fuel tank back there. Ford hubcaps, beauty rings, new tires. Lights work. Does it have turn signals? Does? Okay. Turn signals work. Cab corners. Got a little bit of Bondo down here in this cab corner. Up underneath it. Really solid. Clean. Rust-free step sides. Eagle eye in it. I gotta see a little spot down here. A couple little spots here and there of some body work, but man, look at these floor pans. So there's a patch there. Nice steel welded. Original looks like, you know what? I wonder if this was, well, they either patched it or if this was originally a 53. That's a fuel cell. This is where the original fuel cell would have gone under here. So, not sure. Over the years, you know, things change. People do all kinds of stuff to do restoration work. So, beautiful wood bed under the back. No rust on the frame that I see at all. A little bit of surface rust here and there, which is typical. Really, really solid looking underneath. Newer shocks. Really nice, clean. Step ups. A little bit of rust there on the back of that step side. Cab corner, old, a little bit crusty, but in good shape. Old battery box, looks like it's been patched. Got the bungee cord, custom bungee cord. We always joke around at the shop. Custom strap. But as you can see, this overall is in really good, solid body. This body is in really good, solid, original condition. That's the only spot of rust that I've seen that I would say minorly concerns me. That's an easy cutout and weld. Really clean inner fender wells. Do the rest of the fender wells real quick so I can show you. And over here too, you can see those are common rust spots in these trucks. They're really pretty simple to repair, and in fact, if you took this to a paint and body shop to have the paint touched up, you could always ask a reasonable welder. You know, it's charging somewhere $50 to $75 an hour for welding, and that's just a couple of hours worth of work. So for a couple of $100, you could have that rust fixed. Well, there you have it. 1955 Ford F100, absolutely beautiful, and just gonna make somebody a great driver, great price, you know, to get in. We're still trying to do everything we can to specialize in driver quality vehicles under 20 grand, even in this market where stuff has gotten real expensive. So give us a call, peachtree classic cars.com.